What is tomorrow's battleground for companies who want to succeed with content marketing now and in the future?
So I think what you're looking at is really two battlegrounds. The idea is that we have to build trust, right? So trust is at an all-time low with our consumers, and so that's an opportunity for us as marketers to build trust with audiences that will ultimately become our customers, our advocates, and those that will share our message, across all the different social networks that we'll have trouble, scaling it to. The second one is that as we start to pivot and as media companies start to productize their different, their audiences, we're going to start to have to go into the battleground of talent and the trust of the people who work for us to be able to engage audiences and really look at the platforms we're creating as products rather than just marketing tactics. So all of that together really means that we have to create strategies around content to become the trusted source of interesting things. That will be certainly one way to mitigate all of the things that's happening in advertising, right? And we all know the disruptive things that are happening in advertising, all the things that are happening with sales and our ability to reach consumers. If we can have part of our strategy be the trusted source of interesting things and monetize those audiences over time, then we'll be in a much better state.
So how can companies win the trust game in competition with the traditional media?
It's first and foremost thinking about value to the customer first, right? So a lot of lip service is paid to this idea of being customer centric and delivery of great experiences to customers throughout their journey. But truly, if we really are honest and figure out how do we first deliver value, like if everything we do from the assembly of an advertisement to the assembly of a blog post to the assembly of our customer service organization is first focused on what benefit does this have to the customer, truly, then we'll be really in a great state to start to cumulatively build that trust over time. That's the only way we can do it because it can be broken so quickly now. If a customer has a bad experience on our website, but then has a good experience in sales, it kind of doesn't matter. They've already had that bad experience and the trust is broken. We really have to focus in on how do we deliver a few things extraordinarily well.
Last question. You mentioned that Content Marketing Institute spent $35 last year, was it?
It was before the acquisition. Yeah,
before the acquisition.
Yeah.
On marketing.
In paid
So
media.
yeah. So is that a scenario that is possible for all companies to achieve? And if you have to promote your content on social, in your opinion, does it mean that your content is not good enough?
No, I don't think so. I think the paid aspects of social media are a huge opportunity. And in fact, you can argue it's really the only opportunity left in social media is to truly use it as a paid media platform. And a very effective one, I'll tell you. I'm having tons of success with clients that are using paid media strategies to drive success on social. However, when we look at, is the $35 mark attainable for all clients? No, of course not. They're big companies and small companies will spend more or less or whatever. The idea is really, and the point is really, we don't have to rely solely on paid media and quite frankly can't rely solely on paid media in order to grow. We have to have some level of cumulative trust and engagement with an audience built. That's the only way that we truly have a long-term strategy.